It's very thoughtful in design, and the craftsmanship again I think is awesome. And all of the lights and the pump, it all comes down to this one controller. Now this is my real first sponsor, Marine Magic Online. Thank you for sending me this product. For the guys watching, I just saw this product on eBay, and I thought it was a very clean and well thought out product that you can just buy off the shelf to have an algae scrubber. Now I have videos in the past doing DIYs with the aqua clear and kinda creating a refugium to grow chaeto, and in doing that, everything kind of adds up, and it's just, I feel like the DIY stuff is fun to do, but the price adds up to something like this where it's dedicated and designed to do exactly what you're looking for. Now Perry, I guess he's the owner of the company Marine Magic Online. I'll leave links down the description. He's from Hong Kong, so this entire thing he shipped from Hong Kong, and it's, like I said, I think it's very well thought out, and I'm hoping that it does what it's intended to do, which is grow algae in this dedicated contraption, so the display tank would not have any algae in there, and all of the algae would be growing in here where you can harvest it and kind of export it out of your tank. Now he saran wrapped everything. It's made of acrylic, but let me get everything out so I can show you guys how everything looks. Excuse my dog, he's sleeping in the background. He's like snoring. Well, I love craftsmanship of acrylic because it takes great skill to build something like this by hand, and when you're looking at it, it just looks like black piano keys. So shiny and slick. But here's the top. I'm gonna get out the rest. I don't know if you guys can see that, the reflection and everything. This piece is just mint, and it feels awesome. So there's this piece, and then I think I got another package. Let me try to find that. So here's, it's kind of like a hang on the back system where you hang it on the back, and then on the inside right here you have this grid, so you can grow algae on it, and then you can easily pull it out and kind of harvest your algae. And then in the back right here there should be a light contraption where the light would shine onto this mesh, so we can get that algae growing on there. Here's the second package. Get all of this out. It has the tubing, so you can get water into the contraption. Power supply. The pump has a controller. Here's the mini pump and the lights right here. Thing is sealed up. Let me open it up so you guys can see. It's LED grow lights. Two sets. So let me get everything set up so I can explain how everything should work. Okay, so assembly is easy to do. You got two light panels. They're LED panels, and then each panel, the light, it's on an aluminum panel, but they also provide this aluminum heat sink to kind of dissipate all of the heat. But on the device itself, they have pilot holes right here that's already threaded, and they provide you with the screws, and everything looks pretty straightforward. There's 8 holes on the device, and then I'm just gonna line it up and then screw it all down. But first I want to show you the spectrum of the light. These are just grow lights, so if you search on eBay or Amazon for grow lights for plants, it's the pink purplish hue grow light, I guess. But let me plug it in so you guys can see how it looks. Here you go. It's like red light LED. Good for growing algae. But let me assemble this, and then we're gonna get it on the tank, and let's see how everything works. Guys, I got the whole contraption right here. The 2 LED panels in back, it's lit up, and I think I could have pushed this further if I didn't have the skimmer right there. I could have put this pump into the back area, but I don't want to mess with everything right now, so this is how I have it. It's just push as far back as I can. I didn't realize my Montipora encrusted onto the glass. It was hanging on one of these scrubbers, and it encrusted, and I thought I couldn't push this all the way back because the other part of the magnet was over here. But I removed the magnet and it was still stuck on here, so it looks good. This is what I have so far. Everything is connected through this one controller right here. It's Marine Magic control. You can just control the pump and the LED. There goes the water. I wanted to do an overview. I have everything in right here. I could have pushed it back more and put this pump into the back chambers right there, but I have this skimmer in place. I didn't want to mess with it too much, so I pushed it as far as I can. I originally thought that I couldn't push it back as much because this Montipora cap, it encrusted onto the glass, and it was being held up by a magnet scrubber. But I removed the external magnet right here, and Montipora was still sticking on because it encrusted so much onto the glass. So it allowed me to push this algae scrubber a little further back. So when I'm standing back like this, it doesn't look like it's bulging out too much like my Aqua Clear 70. So this whole thing was, I believe, handcrafted, and it's amazing craftsmanship. Black acrylic, and in the back right here it has clear acrylic and 2 grow light panels to grow your algae. So water's gonna pump in from the top right here. You can have this pump further down, but since I have this rack right here, I cut it to size so it's right on top. So the pump's gonna be pulling in water. Water's gonna go into this chamber right here and fill up and overflow. So when it's filling up, it's being submerged, and this light's always penetrating this one side right here. So hopefully algae grows on that mesh, and that mesh is easily removable where you can just pull it out like so, and you see the mesh right there. It allows you to pull it out, kind of harvest your algae, scrape it off, throw it in the trash, and then put it back in so you can further grow your algae. Now, how they designed the overflow was to have this mesh up top right here. I think that's just in case if algae were to break off that this mesh right here and overflow over and out. This is a catcher. It will catch that stray algae so it doesn't go into your tank. And this is also easily removable. I think it's very thoughtful in design, and the craftsmanship again I think is awesome. And all of the lights and the pump, it all comes down to this one controller right here. If I can get it to focus, you can control the time the light comes on and the pump on and off. It all plugs into one power brick, so it's very convenient. It's very nice that they you don't have to plug in like 3 outlets, because these are 2 panels right here. How they designed it is it goes to a Y wire, and it connects 2 lights into one plug. So you see the plugs right here. One's for power and one is for the pump, and the other one is for the lights. I think it's pretty ingenious, so I could just mount this up along with my other controllers down here and kind of have access to it. That's the gist of it. I don't have any algae in here yet, and I'm just gonna keep it on for a couple of weeks, and we'll keep checking on this this tray right here and see how long it takes for algae to populate. And I'm curious if it's gonna maintain how my tank looks. My tank has been kind of on cruise control with the Aqua Clear 70 in place. I don't see any hair algae or any nuisance algae at all, except for the glass. This tank has been on cruise control, and I'm curious to see if this Marine Magic algae scrubber would maintain that cruise control that I'm looking for, so it's less maintenance and everything. So be sure to be subscribed, and I'll keep you guys updated on this algae scrubber and how long it takes to grow algae. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.